everyone, it's time for more Anno 1800, where last time we did some stupid stuff, didn't we? Well, we're still at war, that is what's mainly going on, and in the last episode, not just my fault really, but the game is sometimes a bit weird, but I should have known about it. Basically, I had my battlecruiser with the cast mortar, sort of doing its rounds on this little nest of guns over here, and then I did some other stuff, and that was about it. And I went away, and when I came back, it was basically sunk. All of the good stuff in the water. And before I could pick it up, I was able to salvage some. The flagship has picked up a few of them, but the cast mortar is gone, which is very sad, because that bloody thing has carried me through a lot of this game, really. So that's sad. Now, the good news is that I have a replacement battlecruiser right here, which has the telemobiloscope, which gives it 15% extra range. Now, 15% extra range for a ship that already has quite a significant range means that, look at that circle. That is a wide circle. In fact, very wide. I would almost argue. How far can you shoot? You're basically tied with the base. But basically what this guy is doing is, yeah, just taking care of these guns, and they can do basically nothing about it, which is very lovely. So I am doing okay, and don't I also have... I want to say that I have another battleship coming here. Also kitted out, maybe? I'm a little bit unsure. But what I do think is the case is, don't I actually have ship stuff? No, not here. For some reason I thought that I had another one of those telemobiloscopes. Could be that I do have it, we'll see. But yes, that is basically where we are. Did I do much else in the last episode? I don't know. But we are trying to get back on a train. That is obviously a thing. And that's why we're trying to take this island. I think this is the last important island that we would like to take control of, because it's literally on the path where our ships go. We do have a situation in the New World where this island is a bit of an annoyance, but it's not that problematic. It's a little bit problematic, yes, but not that. Now in here we do have a battlecruiser and a monitor. We also have a cargo ship. You are over here. I do want to, as much as possible at least, have a bit of protection here. So let us build just mounted guns. They are the cheapest. So just build 2 of those. Then we can basically pick up that. We'll pick up that, and you do not need more guns in here. So we're gonna empty the remaining guns. There we go, lovely. That's that island. Now, in Mbesa, I had set up everywhere, I think now, right? Didn't I? No, why didn't I? Hold on. Wait. I had the stuff for the guns. Why haven't I done that? Gun here and a gun here. This island has 1 gun. But we ought to be able to here. Yes, we can have more guns. So why don't we have a gun here? You know what? I kind of don't like that gun being there. I like this situation. This is nice. So that's that. And then you... Why did I build the guns here? I was supposed to build guns here. Oh, you don't have... Ah, you don't have... Why do you... You're not... Are you not producing said thing? No, you're not producing mud bricks. That's fine. You go up, all the way up. There we go. Almost all the way up, at least. Mud bricks. Where the hell are they? Mud bricks. Thank you. You grab those and go over here.
On our way.
We shall deal with that as well. So that's in base. So that's done. Cape Trelawney. Yes. So go to New World. Grab you, you go to Cape Trelawney, and that would be Adam Falls, I suppose, right? Surely that's Adam Falls. Yes, so I have Crown Falls and Adam Falls. A lot of falling going on. Get back to here. Make sure that nothing is being stupid about anything. But yes, we have taken care of that guy. We do want to take care of the Harbor Master office because it could be that he has some items here. We don't actually know that. But, with this guy here, I'm feeling, I mean, it's going to be slow. He has a whole bunch of stuff for, you know, hit points and more hit points, damage slowdown, movement speed and stuff like that, but nothing like damage-wise. It doesn't do more damage, which I could see myself like replacing maybe this one. I mean, cargo slowdown isn't really a thing this ships need. With this ship, that is actually more for the cargo ships that I have. So, you know what? I could see myself replacing something there. So while you're working on that, how about we spend some of my research points? We are working on... right. Oh, no, that's true. I'm producing stuff, but we have produced the guy. The guy who's supposed to be... Where the hell did I place you? No, that's the theater, that's that. Where the hell did I... Because I built that one, that was... Oh, right, you're supposed to be up here. Or... Wait. That's police headquarters, I don't have one of them. Wait, hold on. Or is that you? Oh, it is you, sorry. No. I thought that you were purple. Why did I think that you were purple? I thought that you were purple because you're literally purple right here. Okay, never mind. When that guy's done, he's gonna go in that one. And after that, I am doing howitzer, which is a interesting one. And then some gyroscopic torpedoes, which are single-time use, true, but they deal a whole lot of damage. So I wouldn't mind actually getting that. And here we go. Yes, I do have another battlecruiser. Who has...
You were born to destroy.
Good. Now, you are not able to shoot at anything else, so you're gonna start advancing just a tiny bit. No, you don't need to actually go
Engines underway.
there, because you are in range now, I'm gonna assume, yes. But you are now very much in range of a whole bunch of stuff, so, you know, whatever you want to shoot at. No, stop it. No, stop it. Okay, if you want to shoot at something, you can shoot at that. You can do that from where you are. Right. There we go. You don't have to go closer. Just keep destroying stuff. Yes. Oh. I was supposed to say, who are you at war with? But no, there was just a cargo ship here. There we go. You've arrived. This guy has the gyroscopic torpedoes as well as hydrostatic torpedoes, but also the flamethrower, which is very nice, and Dray from gas damage to buildings. It's gonna be a while until the items are done, because like it's another, what was it, 8 minutes for that one, and then we have what for this one, it's another hour. How can it be a 1 hour each? That's ridiculous. Can I have another research institute, please? Some questioning. Do I even bother getting him here, considering he can't really do a whole lot? Would I simply just have this guy, and that's about it? So but the point is, if I take out these three now, I mean, what are your ranges? Can I? Yeah, you're very close. This guy is... I have no idea. It's so difficult to see his color. So annoying. I think you're further out. Right, there you go. There. So I mean, I can come quite a lot closer and deal with these. And after that, I think, you know, in a straight-up fight between this battlecruiser and this harbor, I think the battlecruiser wins. So that's kind of nice. do have this one. Why am I an idiot? I have a thing that I can replace already with. That's for all military ships. Damage per shot up. Yes, see? This is interesting. We are gonna have two. Right, we're gonna have to do this. Move you over to there. You can move this guy over to here. And then have this. There we go. That's nice. So now you're gonna not shoot at the harbor just yet. Chill out. No, you don't even have to move. Stop it. Shoot at that guy. But yeah, he's now gonna do even more damage, which is very nice. This guy can't really help out much. That is just the previous variant, so to speak. I don't want to trade that over to here. No, I kind of like the tugboatman. But anyway, while you're doing that, how about we do some item development? No, that's not what we're gonna do. We're gonna do, and we are not gonna click escape again, which I always do. Fields of research. We want more technological advancements because I want to find some good stuff. Damn it! Railway repair crane, assembly hall of blissful joy and tireless labor. I'm not gonna lie, I like that one. Happiness up and the chance of right. That is a good one though. Fun one. All animal farms, productivity up. A remedy. Okay. Or should, you know what, I kind of like that one. That seems like something we could utilize. Keep investing. So we have another one of those. Ship piston engine, but that's activated. I don't care about that. Lady Cerebellum's Ickle Pickle Classrooms Charter. Schools range down, but attractiveness up. Don't want that. Neither of these are really that interesting, so I suppose we just go for this guy. Just keep investing my points. I have so much of it. The Popular People's Court. Mrs. Jorgensen's Exemplary School to 16 proposal. Workforce. Worker residence and artisan residence. Happiness up with workforce down. Madam Keena's Executive Tourism Drive. Public moorings.
Under attack.
Oh. No, now you've done it. Okay, are you actually going for that now? Okay, fine. You know what? That's okay. We can do that. But I do need to just check here. Now, is it true that you don't have any... You have self-repair. Hold on.
Attention for the Admiral.
Okay, who's doing that shooting? Who's doing that big shot? Hold on. Because there is something dealing damage to me more than what you do. Right? Because yeah, that does nothing. So what is it that actually is to do? Oh. Is it? What? Oh, that's Big Betty. Okay, hold on. You have serious range. You have much further. Okay. But that wasn't that what you had? No. What did you have? This? No, Big Bertha. So that's Big Betty. That's a different thing. Okay, I see. You need to back out then. You need to back out. Okay, so that's what that was. Okay. Well, here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna go here. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go here.
Battle cruiser on the warpath.
So you're gonna have to repair. And I really hope that you should be repairing with the self-repair, right? Surely. And yeah, while you're making the rounds, you can just shoot at these guys, I suppose.
Have to do our best.
Because if you don't have self-repair is outside of combat repair, isn't it? Hold on. Apparently not. Hold on. No, active healing. Gotcha. You need to sort of just follow. We're gonna change that guy because while it's not a bad idea to have it, it's not what we want right now. And are we clearing that now? Yes. Yes, we are clearing that. Good. So the question is, what is your range? Yeah, see, I don't think that we can get into range. But you do need to heal. We're gonna fix that, don't worry. Now, I could do this, I realized. Yes, hold on. Why don't we just do this instead? You are... Your range is, again, it's impossible to see. Over there. So if you come sort of there and there. Yeah, how about we try to just blow the thing up? That seems like a smart idea, doesn't it? And I am constantly pounding that, so that's nice. You know what? You know what? What is the right outside range for this one? And how is my... Oh, right, you know what? Just stop there. Shoot that. So I don't think that the Big Betty is going to do anything here. So while we wait for the other battlecruiser, this guy is just gonna, you know, shit out of it. You know what? I'm gonna go to the New World, and I'm gonna just quickly check. What do you have? Clipper, oil tanker, clipper. Yep, nothing there. Okay, Trelawney. I realized I could use it on the tier. Cargo. Clipper, no problem. Mbesa, he's being a bit annoying in Mbesa for whatever reason. That seems fine though. And over here, Clipper, cargo, Clipper, oil, cargo. Yeah, for now he doesn't seem to have any problematic weaponry, so, or other fleets, so that's good. You, stop. Oh, no, don't go. What are you doing? That is the opposite of where you should be. I realize we are at the edge of the map. Yes. Ooh, you know what? I might not even have to...
Ship under attack.
Bother with that, because I see that the morale is going really low. And I am destroying more buildings here. Without them being able to do anything to me. I could get away with this. It's not impossible. You are being a bit shot, but you don't have all of the flamethrower guns. That's good. As soon as you clear that guy, which you do, there, you start clearing that guy. You don't have to move. We are gonna switch that one over to. I'm gonna switch that one over to there. You to there. You down there. I have enjoyed the active healing, I'm not gonna lie, but for now, you're gonna need it. So we're gonna... That's... but anyway, you know what, if the other ship does make it in time, should it be... I mean, how bloody far away are you anyway? So slow. We're gonna speed time up. Yeah, you barely cleared the harbor, damn it. But yeah, we might actually be able to do this without taking out the big stuff. But this guy, we're actually touching a little bit into the area where it has its range. I see that. Well, sort of, I think, maybe. Or are we? I think we are. Can I even see it? I would say yes. Hopefully it's fine. I mean, you can shoot at a lot of things. You can just, yeah, you know what? This is actually fine. Just shoot at that now. Yeah, you don't even have to move. So, might actually be cool here. And as soon as we got that, I'm almost to the point where I just am gonna place a few ships here and there. To make sure, and basically put them on patrol, I think. And I'll be fine. I mean, we basically taking Alonso down as much as we basically need to in order to survive, so to speak. And then we'll see what he does about that, how long he wants this war to go on for. Hopefully not that further, hopefully. But we'll see, You're still standing, but you are actually in range, I realize, yes. So I'm taking out other stuff apart from the weaponry, which could be
Your
a
enemy's
bit stupid.
resistance is crumbling.
Yeah, there we
Have to do
go.
our best.
And I would love this island, by the way, because it has the best name in the game, Altar of Gore. I mean, what better name is there? One more shot for that, but that might actually be it with this shot.
But it burns a fire.
Not really. Okay, need a little bit more. The other ship is incoming. But yeah, if I take this out, and maybe even that guy, it's actually gonna be... It's gonna be done. Awesome. Lovely. Good start to the episode. I like it. Because that means... You know what that means? It's been like... This is the 4th episode of War. I can actually get back to Crown Falls and do stuff there. It's gonna be lovely. That's destroyed. Sadly, it didn't do enough, but actually taking out depots, that's very, very, very cool as well, and definitely helps.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
You have arrived here. Dump, 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 dump. You... Oh, not there. You built up mounted guns. Lovely. And over in the Besa, don't forget.
New orders.
The mud bricks. Lovely. So we can first move this guy up there. And then we're gonna go and buy another one. Not the flamethrower. I really kind of would love to do a few flamethrowers, not gonna lie. But let's do that. So there we go. Now I feel a bit more safe. Only a little, but still. So, how are we doing? Oh, we're now actually... Okay, you know what?
I'm delighted to introduce our new colleague.
Right, that guy's done. He's gonna go here. So he's gonna
Ship under attack.
do a... Oh, hold on. No, you don't. Stop it. Stop fighting.
Ship constructed.
Passive defense. Hold on, attack. Yeah, passive defense.
Battle path set.
Oh, ship. What am I... Ooh, I'm constructing more battleships. Lovely. I have several battleships, actually. Which is fine, but yeah, this is something that I was supposed to talk a little bit about as well, which is that I have been sort of updating my cargo lines, etc., been replacing ships with cargo ships. Obviously, that contributes to my balance being not that great, because those ships are way more costly. Right, you. How about you take a bit of a shot at that one? Oh, you. Oh, wow. Okay, hold on. That's interesting. That has some range on it. But, as it does say, it has to fire in a straight line. Like, kinda is wasted one. But I'm new to this, okay? Chill out. Where do I see the range? I don't see a range. So if I just... Oh, wait, no. Oh, we literally say usable on military ships, not even... Oh, for the love of God. So, what you're saying is, I can't even do this. If I do that... You're saying that that's not good enough? You just come in, you shoot that. It doesn't do stuff. It doesn't do stuff. It absolutely does do stuff. So, yes, fire more of the regular torpedoes. There we go. Big booms. Big booms. There we go. And that's sunk. Lovely. And then that's gone. Yeah. Now... I'm feeling a little bit confident in you just going in. Well, actually, you know what? Hold on. If you come over here... You come over here... How am I not taking this over just yet? Likely surrender chance. Can I just say, hey? Can I just... have you surrender at some point? So we still have this guy, the flamethrower. If you go as close as you need to in order to deal with that one. How close is that? Because now we've gotten rid of the big gun. That's good.
Battle cruiser on the
Edge
warpath.
a little bit closer. Start shooting at that, please. Thank you. And I think we might actually, yep, we're actually super fine here. I actually believe you can help out with that. Yeah, we can actually check this, by the way. You don't have the plus 50% range. Look at the distance here. Yeah, you see, that is quite significant. That is quite significant, actually, which is lovely. But you can help out, I think. Do we have to destroy this in order to destroy the... in order to do it? Because I might have to. And if that's the case, that's fine. So you now just edge a little bit closer. You're still out of range. But you should start shooting at this guy, right? And you do not have to be that close. You do not have to be that close. That is stupid.
Ship under attack.
Which one is? Yeah, I know that ship is. There we go. You don't have. There we go. Lovely. I shall conquer the island. Goodbye.
Precious to me.
We shall see all of the stuff that you have here. And hold on. Where is the...
Ambition is important.
Right.
The best of us have.
There we go. I'm gonna just pick up all of that, and the guns. Where are the guns? There are the guns. And you shall come over here.
Room to maneuver.
Go, and I'll just pick up stuff and see what we have. And whatever we do have, we can simply just dump a bunch of sewing machines. Lovely. Pick up that. Bunch of sewing machines and goulash. No, not goulash. That's the... Oh, it's the goulash. There we go. Can't even store that away.
Have to do our
Perfect.
best.
We also have even more goulash. So there we go. That's all taken care of. You can now follow this guy, and we shall go. The Tower 2. I'm almost tempted. I am very tempted.
Celebrate your leadership.
But for now, just come home. And we shall repair up a bit. Right. As I said, that almost makes me feel good about everything. Yes, that's done. Is it really 1 hour now for the next things? It really is. Holy crap. That's just a long time. So long, in fact, that I am gonna say no to these. I think I would like this one. Because that's just a bonus damage thing, kind of like the cast mortar. Might actually be the next level after the cast mortar. And then we have the telemobiloscope, which I also, as you understand, really enjoy. Now, we were deciding upon stuff here, weren't we? Maintenance cost, attractiveness up, increased visits, which is nice. And we also have, like, the lower version. You know what, I'm just gonna grab those, that's fine. Let's just see a little bit if we can get some ship stuff. White flag, no. Productivity workforce needed, that's okay. Ooh, but a lot. Another, yeah, the turbo generator. What the hell is this? Chemical plant and hacienda fertilizer works. Productivity up, workforce needed up, maintenance cost up, but chance of fire, illness, and rights down. I mean, I'll grab those. But I'm also gonna say that's fine for now. It is interesting, we're losing money, but I am making money. Or are we still trading some stuff? I think we are. And are we then trading enough to offset that? What I have been thinking about a little bit is that maybe I should now start setting up a bit of trade. Like if we go to the old world and Porta de Squinzo, I am gonna assume that we are capping out on a few things. And I am gonna stop trading the potatoes. We are capping out on a few things. So I think what we might want to do instead, we're sitting at 700. If we put the stock to 600, let's say. Or, okay, you know what? Maybe I should... Well, actually, you know what? It's fine, we can do this. We can set this to 600. What else can we set to 600? We don't need to trade away the hops. So we are still trading a few things. That is true. Soap. Yeah, we can set that to 600. I can see myself starting to trade a few things. But more importantly, okay, you know what? Yes. Let's just leave that be for now. Here's the thing. You request soap and you request potatoes. So apparently, since I have been trading away potatoes, aren't that a thing that we could trade with you? That's a thing.
I'm here. If
You
ever
only
need
want
a
coal,
steady,
so that's not that
albeit somewhat
interesting.
arthritic
You would like fur coats. But yeah, you know what? Unless this is something that changes, I could definitely see myself trading soap with you, because I think soap is a thing that we produce quite a lot. So, do I... Hold on. Yes, this guy. This guy. You are trading away still. Penny farthings, concrete, watches, and work clothes. Is that... Or rather, are those items that we are looking... I mean, concrete, yes, obviously, that's not a problem. Penny farthings... penny farthings seems fine, I think. What else did we say?
A competitor's island is under
Pocket
siege.
watches. It seems fine. So these are actually okay, which means that what we're gonna do is we're gonna add in the old world, let's say Pirtulo 2. We're also gonna add Wormwaste Prison. We're gonna bump you up, as a matter of fact. We're gonna load, not there, we're gonna load up on soap. And we're gonna sell it to you. No, not there. Unload to you. Do I do potatoes as well? I think I do, just for the fun of it. Or do I actually do just 2 soap? I do 2 soap. And these things are still fine. So you, where are you? You have just done it. That is beautiful. So, oh, I didn't actually save any of that, did I? No. Pretty low. You are gonna go away. We're gonna add again Wormwaste Prison. We're gonna load up on soap and soap. Soap. Gonna offload. There we go. And for those items, we had 500. I'm gonna say 600 actually. So you are not gonna be able to pick up a whole lot right now. 600 for those, and then it was concrete 300. No, 600. Don't know if I need 600. Actually, we are doing good on fur coats. I might change that then. Okay, how are we doing in work clothes? We're doing fine in work clothes as well. Good. So, where did you go to do that? Pirtilo 2. Where are you now? Where did you go? You are waiting here. Is that a thing? Do I have too much trade here? Because I don't see a reason not to have another pier here. Yeah, I don't see a reason to not have another pier. You can even be right next by to each other. We have indeed 2 battle cruisers here. Well, actually, you know what? If that's the case, do this then. You wanted the first, right? Yes. So we're gonna change this. We're gonna remove that. We're gonna add. No, you are already going to Kahina. Okay, cool. So, you know what? Delete that. Add the fur coats. There we go. Dump that. Then we do the soap to Wormwaste. There we go. Lovely. And the ship is paused. I know. We go here.
It's better to hold
You.
line.
There we go. And then we can also just change this to multiple. There we go. Very clear. We have this guy. This needs to be replaced. We have a... Pretty sure, right? Wait, don't we? Do I not have a free cargo ship here? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We need more cargo ships, apparently. Yes, do 2. That's apparently all we can do. Now, we have 2 battle cruisers here. New World has a battle cruiser and a monitor. And Besa has nothing. Well, it has a ship of the line, but also in Besa it's not really a big problem. Then Cape Trelawney obviously has 2 battleships. So you know what? Old World, these 2 guys. Assign a patrol route. I would love for you to patrol sort of just here and here. And then I would like the other one to patrol. Basically here to sort of here, I'm thinking. There we go. So you can do that. I do have 2 Ship of the Lines now, which at this point in time, I'm gonna sell. Might sound weird, but I am actually gonna sell my Ship of the Lines. You are here. We have clippers. Yeah, you know what? Same thing here, really. I'm gonna sell away a few clippers. You have guns here. You're supposed to deliver those, I think. I don't know if you were, but now you have, and that's... oh, no, yeah, I think you were, because didn't I want mounted guns over here? Yes, that's true. So let's do a mounted gun there, a mounted gun there. Oh, what else do you need? Bricks, of course. Okay, before you are sold, how about you help out with that? Go and pick up some bricks as well. Why do I have, like, the gun over here? It's such a weird position. Like, why did I do that? Let's just do those there instead. We'll also just delete all of this. Much better. Yes, that ought to be good. I mean, yes, they could stand here, I suppose, and shoot at it, but that'll be fine. Also, flag and plate. When do we get to the big thing? Do I need to... there's a big Betty. Anti-armor, which is sounding very lovely. Ooh, that is sounding very lovely. That is an interesting one, though. Anti-armor gun. It's a bit sexy, isn't it? Yes. You are arriving to pick up a truckload. Actually, just max that out. There's no reason not to.
Steersman.
You are just sitting here because if I want to buy some stuff, hospitals, more doctors. Is that a good thing? I suppose so. Champagne, cellar, etc., productivity, etc. I'm not gonna start spending any money though on replacing things.
Ship of the line reporting in.
I think I'm gonna sell you.
I present my humble...
There we go, 25,000 for that. And you only have... You actually do have... How much is an oil tanker? What do you want for that? I want to see what the oil tanker is. For the love of God.
You'll always be a goody-goody.
For the love of God, let me just know what it is. 300. I'm okay with that. Had it been a cargo ship, I might actually have been interested. But then you just have a...
Sympathy, understanding.
I hate that I
Supreme.
can't actually... That's a frigate. That's a clipper.
The bright.
Yeah, I don't need any of that. This clipper is sitting with a shipper, which seems not interesting.
On our way.
Have you already arrived? No, not yet. But go to and base go to the ship of the line, who's just now sitting out in nowhere, which is very stupid. So you wanna be patrolling as well.
Steer us forth.
Well, actually, patrol route there, and there. Good. And then in the new world, what would be a good patrol route for these guys? So you are same thing here, just sitting out in nothing. Let's just say a good patrol. Albatrol. Patrol route from here to here. Just go sort of here and here. And then the monitor can patrol just this tiny little bit here, which is sort of from here
what he does best.
to here. But don't I have another patrol? Don't I have a... Yes, I have this frigate just patrolling, which is absolutely pointless at this point. It was useful at... Ooh, hold on. This guy has a big gun. For the love of God, I've been sitting... That's so stupid. You know what you can do? You can actually stop patrolling and you can go to Cape Trelawney and Crown Falls. There we go. What just happened? Oh, that's just... okay. That's fine. So there we go. We have patrols in Besa, we have patrols in Old World, so now it's just basically Cape Trelawney. Where I also... I still am not sure that I can do all of the airships just yet. But what do we have here? You have used up a bunch of stuff. You can dump that in there. So what of this would you be interested in? Because I kind of would love to have this one on, let's say, an oil tanker. Why not? This guy...
Flagship commencing escort.
if you just... You don't need to escort anymore. This guy seems like a fine thing to have on this ship. Yeah, just more hit points. Very nice. You were you able to dump those in there? Yes, you were.
Flagship awaiting instructions.
This guy was movement speed and self-repair, which is...
To your stations.
How in... Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna dump those away for now. And then you can have that guy.
Ready for action.
So you're all like that. Which one do I care the most about? Also, by the way, when it comes to trade, I am now having all of my ships from...
I can't wait to scratch out.
all the ships from a base coming all the way through here. Why don't I just do a pier here? That is a bit silly of me that I haven't yet. So why don't we? We're gonna have a pier here, and that can actually sit in front here. I like that. See, that's good. Oh, sorry. Okay, might make this a bit crowded, I don't know. But I am gonna dump my flagship over here, so you can sort of... At least one of the ships from Mbesa can get it, so they can travel a bit faster. Right. You know what? I'm feeling moderately okay with all of this, aren't I? Also, are you... Hold on. That's... Didn't I build several repair cranes here? Hold on. That's a repair crane, yes. That's a repair crane.
Battle deck to attention.
We need to be in range. That's how it works. With that said, scholars. I could do more scholars because, well... Right, yes. The reason why I want more scholars is because you still have the telephones and the radio tower it needs to get to. We still have... You know what? I am gonna check this. We still have a propaganda effect, that's true. But engineers are super happy. Artisans are super happy. Workers are super happy. And the farmers are super happy. Good. So we're looking good at all the production stuff. And the scholars are happy with all of the stuff that they currently should have access to. So we are going to do more scholars, but we are going to focus a little bit on this area here, because I think that this is where the remaining ones are going to be. There we go. We have another cargo ship for this line. Get rid of that. Add the Old World, the Haringhorni. It's very horny, this ship. Yep. Do that one. Good. Right, that's in the... Oh, I might actually have to check in on you, because aren't you... You're gonna want to go here, right? Where did you go? I wonder... Is that the path that you want to take? So what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna manually place you here. I will try to remember to activate it again. But, how do I want this now then? Because this is, I think I'm just gonna fill this up with scholars over here. But that one stopped with a road over there. You know what, I'm okay with that. Am I just gonna do sort of the same here? More or less exactly the same. And say that if we just remove all of that, we pick up that, including that thing. Yes, it's gonna be there. You know what? That looks actually proper good. So that goes up there, that goes there. We delete that, we delete that. There we go. Lovely. We take this thing, we place it here. We do all of that. We hopefully have a... What are the opening things? Yes, the gate things. So gate thing here. Bam. Apparently, we need to do this. Yes. That's fine, right? Yep, good. Why did you not be copied? There we go. So that's the end of that, and then we can have a... Ooh, well, I was about to say a road here, but you know what? On this occasion, we're just gonna have a road here, so we can have the space there. Now, as for here, we have a natural place to have the scholar residences, which is right here. So 1, 2, 3. That's okay with me. 1, 2, 3. That's okay with me. Straight road. I want that. 1, 2, 3. Sadly, these are 4x4, so I can't like do a double thing. Do we have issues here? Do we have a fire somewhere? Kind of sounds fiery-ish. That's a good point. Do I have fire protection over here? No, not really. So, you know what? How about we have some fire protection? How about we have, like, in the corner here? But not there, obviously, because I still want this to be a thing. So let's just do that. Do I want to build it right on the road here? Would I like some space? I might actually want to move these, I think. Yeah, you know what, that feels better. If I do that, I might want to not have a road here. So if we do have these guys sitting here, but with a space, and what happens if I do that? Okay, never mind. It'll have to be there, but that's fine. So 4 more here. And bam. How many more can I have? I don't even know. Let's go here. Let's go to scholars. I can have 4 more for now. Which means that we do want to do... no, stop it. Major discoveries. Campus expansion permit. Let's add one of those. Could be the last one. Not sure. So that one's is there. I'm almost tempted to do it that way instead. Yeah, because then the road can continue here somehow. Let's circle that maybe. Where are we on? Mail. Can I get a... Ooh. No. Okay, fine. So just having these could be okay. Yeah, we could have
How
one.
thrilling! A renowned personage has arrived.
Ah, publican. Honest a pelican. You know what, if we have that there, and we wanted one more, it could actually go right here. We sort of work around those. Cool. So...
A competitor's island is under
Wine
siege.
River, that is also a lovely name. I am gonna remove that road. I am gonna have a
Ship
space.
under attack.
Oh. Ooh, what? Where? Where? What? Oh no, are you now coming in too close to this instead? Well, that's a bit annoying.
Cargo stations.
Seems to be that it's not close enough though for a flame tower. Yeah, the flame towers do not have that kind of a range, no. So, you know what? Okay, you know what? 1 point of hit here or there, that's gonna be fine with me. I have remembered you. There you go. You can now go to New World. Back to Ketrulani, because you are close to... Yeah, I kind of put that on me. Setting the pier there. I suppose what I could do... You know what, because the pier doesn't have... The pier could be here. Yeah, you know what? The pier could absolutely be here instead.
It's all prepared.
You know what? On this occasion, I'll have it there. So that's a whole lot of riot chance. Can't have that. I will have my consumerism.
You won't hear a peep
And
from me.
I will simply not have anything. I think this is largely what I did before,
I could
right?
twist your face.
Oh, you can't even dislike me more, can you? You dislike me so much already. This guy, Demon's Pity 2. Apparently we have a Demon's Pity 1. I'm not gonna bother with this island. Yeah, we do. You are gonna get a few shots off on me.
Cargo boat at the ready.
Ship under
Yeah.
attack.
Okay, that's gonna be annoying, but I'm gonna be okay with it, is what I want to say about that. So,
Aye, aye.
if I could get 2 controllable pitch propellers, because is it 2 ships I have between Mbesa and Crown? Yes, at this point it is. We're also lacking this guy, Tabarim to Manola. Have I had a schooner on this? You know what? We do have schooners, but like mild shrimp. No, this guy. You know what? This guy. If you would just like to. Okay, fine. That's loading speed. That's okay. You can just have that.
Your ship has returned
there we
from
go.
its voyage.
You know what? How about you just load up on more TEF? Because why the hell not? We're also seemingly going above and beyond there. What just happened? This guy, the frigate with the big gun. Would you just like to dump the rum, but then go over here? One of these guys is gonna have a big gun. And I'm thinking it's gonna be you. Do you have the flamethrower? Which could be fun against buildings, I suppose. That has damage to buildings as well, though. You know what? I am gonna sort of trade away, or store away that guy.
Stations.
So we're gonna grab this. We're gonna not store it. Well, okay, I did store it away. Damn it. Items, ships,
Ship
get the thing.
constructed.
There we go. We have another cargo ship, which is
Frigate
lovely.
first
You
class.
can go to here. I am still, by the way, looking at how the hell do I sell these? Or, you know, I can transmute. Oh, I can transmute these. Okay, could I do that for all of it? That's interesting. And then we have a oh, not necessarily for you, but like okay. The Bish Bang Bibbly experimental display. All residences, happiness up and attractiveness up. Not a whole lot of stuff, really. And then serendipitous tombola of inexplicable curiosity. Income per house plus 30%. I am interested in that one. So what is that we need? We need wood veneers, beer and rum. Special scrap, obviously. That's interesting.
Ready for action.
Not gonna lie, that is interesting.
Hurry. For the flourish.
Okay, well, it's a bit too much right now for me to think about that as well. Okay, they're coming in and, yep, dumping more things
La
to
Corona
me.
was
Thank
always
you,
an empire.
Vicente. I like you
A
already.
competitor's island
Did like, oh, bloody hell.
an attack.
Damn it. I can't just stop doing things when I've started doing things. do that for now. You need to be completed again. It's gonna cost me a bit, but it's fine. Right, and then I only have the one left. So I'm thinking, do I want it all the way over here? Hello, what's going on? Is it just...
Ship under attack.
Where the hell did you go? Also,
Cargo
is that
stations.
the... That is the Invasa to Crown. Yes, there we go. So you now have a propeller. Lovely. Right. Were you... Yeah, you were shot at from here. Okay, that's cool. I don't care so much about that. Bit annoying that they have such a close proximity to Nate here, but what can you do? Are you actually gonna even make it? Because I think you are. Bloody hell. Just looked at the time. It's basically time to end the episode. What have I done? I never get to do anything in these games. Or in this game. Bloody hell, time moves fast when you are having fun. Which I am. Anyway, can I now sell... Oh, why am I selling it with the Congrave rocket? Because I don't really care about that one, that's why. Can I sell you here? I can't sell you here. Well, I can't sell you here, though.
Make sail.
Oh, hold on. Okay, so I can't sell these here. But can I sell you here?
Adjust elevator flap.
Didn't I check that? I checked that, didn't I? Yes, I did. I very much did.
Soldiers had no use for the iron.
Very much I checked this, right?
Ship under attack.
Can trade, but like that doesn't help.
Aye.
What brings you out of your ship?
You are there, yes. Oh, did I actually place the... Did I place the propeller on not even the first ship that came? I think so, yeah. That's the guy with the propeller. Do I, before we... I'm gonna slow time down just a little bit. Do I, by any chance, have more of those propellers? Because that feels like a thing that I would have. If we check all of these, no. Or? No? That's the one. I mean, if we have duplicates, it says no. Do I really not have a duplicate of anything? Is that really true? Apparently it is. Okay. So I was wondering, where do I see that if I do have it? Does that icon mean that I have one in production? Couldn't be, because I don't have those in production anymore. Right. Okay, that's fine. By the way, before we end, have I picked up anything else that's fun for these? The town hall. Right, I haven't actually added you, because I wanted to see what you did. So this affects all the residences, bonus income +1 and bonus residences, etc. But residents with the electricity need fulfilled, which is all of these. Fulfilled with bank and members club. Not necessarily good, rather relevant for these because they already have it. But residences gain bonus residents from market, bread, sewer machines, university, spectacles, light bulbs, etc. Just a whole lot of stuff. So we can actually check this.
We're in just above the median.
You are sitting at 590, 596 and increasing. I don't know why you're increasing. 82 people. If I now add this guy. Wabam. 667 and 82. So apparently not more people somehow.
Elegant solution.
But I mean a little bit more money. That's always good. But alright then. In the next episode, what I'm thinking is we finalize this little area. Well, I say finalize. We still have some buildings to deal with. And that is going to be you.
Aye.
If this is the only place that we get attacked, though, I'm okay with that. You know what? Before we end, I also do want to make sure that the cargo ship that I built is actually doing something. I have a tiny Manola to Buka thing here. You know what? Tevis, if you can make it there, good job. Then we have this guy. That's one that we need to fix. This guy we need to fix. This is also just... The Comet can go and do that. Good job. Taharha to Manola. Don't I have like a clipper somewhere that can deal with that, apart from the mild shrimp? I have Neptuno. I do have Magnificent, remember that. Okay, nothing right now. I'm gonna look for... Do I have any routes now that are cargo ship? Oh, bloody hell, so much stuff over here. There we go. There's one, Old Twin Besa. Yep. You get to be replaced by... the Neptuno 3. But we have a lot of ships still. Sorry, trade routes that previously were for clippers. So we would like to produce even more cargo ships, which I know is expensive, but it has to be done. Mild shrimp. You were... Oh, I can't sell the mild shrimp. What the hell am I thinking? That was a stupid idea. I cannot sell the mild shrimp. Mild shrimp, again, if it is the original mild shrimp, that is, it's gonna have to be there. But I can sell this guy. We're gonna build that. We're gonna build that. So you now have the stuff that you need. We dump that, and then you can be sold. However, there we go. So the mild ship is gonna... I'm gonna try to remember this. We do want more cargo ships, so we need more... Oh, okay, hold on. No. Why can I... I suppose, why can I click the button? I can't click the button, but why does it look like I should be able to click the button? I don't know. But we're gonna try to remember to move more steel beams from here. We should have plenty. Well, I say plenty, but kind of lot. You are going here, right? Yes. You are just sitting here to look at items. Do we have anything fun right now? Have that guy. Happiness down, but income by 40%. 40% is much. Like if we look at... If we go to Cape Trelawney and we look at those people who are just bumped up, your happiness is sitting at... Actually, yeah, it wouldn't be a good idea to lower that. You're not liking... I mean, interesting. I have +5 happiness from the newspaper, but it is red. Because you have the propaganda effect of -10. I really need to stop doing propaganda. Next time, if I don't have like super bad results, so to speak, on the baseline, if you would, we are gonna do that. So. For the most part, I think everything here is going fine. Why do you not have mail stuff? Where are we sitting on mail? We have regional, we have overseas, we have everything. There is absolutely zero reason why you shouldn't have access to those two as well. That's going to give me 15 scholars there, 25 scholars there. So sadly I can't see that there, but I can see it here. 2,200, that's going to start climbing quite a lot, I think. Up to 32, yeah, see, we moved over another threshold, up to 33,000. Sorry, the scholar population is at the bottom there. So we're up to 3,700. Cool. Does that open up? Or do we need to go for 4,000 for the next level? Cool. Is that now filling in? Yeah, we're still not even halfway on the effect of that. So in the next episode, we are going to have one more gun ready, which we can use to replace something, maybe? Not 100% sure. I like the Stavish slowdown down. The Hans gun is also nice. We'll see. We'll see.
Flagship ready for orders.
Maybe I'll actually just replace this guy, because that's a poor gun. So the flagship can be a bit better. Right. There are a lot of thoughts popping around, but we're gonna get there. So what did I do in this episode? Well, I took an island, I suppose. So we have now safely secured this guy. You have right here. While we are in the vicinity, I should really end the episode, but whatever. While we are in the vicinity, get that done, so that we are sort of what's the word? Making sure that they don't just show up and try to attack us. That's his island, yes. And I can. Isn't this a harbor? It's a trading post, I suppose. You know what? Okay, if I try this then, old world, just go to Emporium
Ready for action.
Expaladidadida. If you also do that, we're gonna see if we can sell those there, because these are costing me a bunch of money, and I would like to just get rid of them, basically. Anyway, let's end the episode, because I could go on, couldn't I? Yes. For now, though, this has been ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.